Good afternoon, guys. My name is Zach. I hope you're all having an awesome day. For the past, I dare say, maybe 7, 8 days, I've been doing daily videos, and today has been the first day where I've sort of been like hanging out with my family, traveling between places, and didn't really have a video to film. I didn't really have anything in mind, and I just wanted to quickly. There was one video that I really wanted to sort of clarify, and that was basically the I Quit video. It's probably been over the last month, one of the biggest videos on my channel, apart from me actually buying the R33. And I just wanted to quickly go over some things in regards to that video and some questions you guys had in regards to it. So I'm probably not going to edit much of this video out simply because I just don't have time. So I'm sorry if I make like little mistakes in the video, but I hope you guys enjoy it anyway. And yeah, here goes. So pretty much, let's just start from the very start. The reasons I quit Fixer Room. Fixer Room was a great place to work with, and yeah, I knew for one of my goals for 2020 was to actually go out full time and be on my own. And it just happened that, you know, there was a couple of instances that I kind of saw an opportunity to break out, basically. That's sort of what any entrepreneur tries to look for when they're especially working at a full-time job. They just try and look for what could be the easiest time to break out of a full-time job. So me looking at it in my situation at the moment, the things I have to pay for, pretty much, I have to pay for rent, I have to pay for rego, insurance, my phone bill, everything else as well. And I roughly equated that with Sarah that it was going to cost around about $300 to $400 a week. Now, if I look at it in a way that, let's say $300 to $400 a week is my cost price. So anything on top of that I earn goes into bills, or goes into this car, goes into the other cars, sort of, you know, the bills that come up, whether it be anything I need for the house, whether it be anything I want for the car. Everything was going into that. So I had an extra, I dare say, maybe $400 going in a week that I basically wasn't seeing. I put away, and I knew that I wanted to make a break for it from full-time work, so I kind of saved up a little bit. I ended up having, like, I'll be completely honest and completely transparent. I don't like talking about money too much, but I'm going to say it in this video. I had about $8,000 when I completely quit work. Now, a lot of people think that's not massive, but I have a lot of assets as well. So I have obviously this car, I have the R33, that if something was to go wrong, I could always go back to, and I could always try to sell off. But for me to try to get out of full-time work, it was definitely a good thing to have behind me. So I didn't mind at all. Now, the second reason was because when I was coming up to the end of my job, it was actually just before we went on 2-week holiday. And that 2-week holiday, basically, that was, unfortunately, was forced to leave. Now, I'm not quite sure about the legalities of that. I didn't want to go too in-depth with it. I haven't looked it up. I don't really care. But yeah, forced leave. I was going to have to go away for 2 weeks, and yeah, they weren't obviously opening their doors for Fixer Room. So I just kind of went, okay, well, I can either leave these 2 weeks and get paid for these 2 weeks like a full-time job and then have to go back to it, or I could just take the payout, which I think was around $2,000 at the time, and yeah, just take the payout and use that to start up something different. So that's what I've done. I just said, okay, well, let's use this 2 weeks, make daily videos, and let's see how we go. So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment, and I'm pretty happy with my decision. So yeah, it was nothing to do with management. It was nothing to do with any of those things. It was entirely just my financial situation currently being, I have the least burdens I possibly can at the moment, with my, you know, my cost of living being so low, especially with Max and Sarah moving in so soon. And yeah, I just had these 2 weeks where I'm like, okay, I could either keep my full-time job and just use these 2 weeks as, you know, nothing and just get paid for it, or I use these 2 weeks and I just make daily videos. And so I took the $2,000 and I made daily videos, and that's why I'm down here, and that's why I have no intentions of going back anytime soon. I'm thinking about going to Summernats. I'm thinking about going, say, a little bit longer at Bathurst. You know, I'm not quite sure exactly what I want to do yet, but, you know, I'm going to work it out on the way, and I'm super keen. So the biggest thing I'm hoping you guys have actually stuck around for in this video, and that was that I actually started up a second business. So with my ABN, it kind of gives me a little bit of freedom to kind of have a lot of different sources of income and still remain under the sole trader ABN, considering I don't have anyone else working for me at the moment, or I don't have anything going on. I started up a second business doing social media management for smaller companies around around Australia and the automotive industry. So yeah, let's look at it in a way that, let's say Bob down the road, he's got an exhaust shop, and he doesn't know how to do Facebook advertising. I'll go to him and he'll hire me pretty much weekly. I'm a contractor basically. I sent him a weekly invoice for $200, and then between $150 and $200, I have different packages and stuff like that available. Yeah, I do his Facebook advertising, his ads, his posts, interact with his customers, all that sort of stuff for $200 a week, and then I invoice him, and that's how I get my money. So at the moment, I have 2 confirmed and 1 possibility, which I didn't actually, that was a complete gamble. You know, they're companies that I've worked with for a very long time, and even through YouTube, so a lot of you guys might even know them. I won't say the names just for confidentiality reasons, but yeah, I'm working with 2 awesome companies at the moment, possibly a third coming up very, very soon. I guess Fixerim is one. So Fixerim is one of those companies that are paying me money to do their Facebook advertising now. So yeah, I pretty much just wanted to clarify that, because I know a lot of people have asked me, you know, Zach, how on earth, how are you going to do this with 16,000 subscribers? And the truth is, if I only had 16,000 subscribers and that was all I was living off, I wouldn't be able to do this. I have worked for the past 6 months on this second business, which is still bringing in a lot more money. Now, the reason I started up the second business was because I knew that with this, I could work from home. My ultimate goal is to do YouTube. That's 100% of my ultimate goal. So being able to work from home, especially on this second business, and bring this revenue in, let's say $600 a week, $800 a week, $1,000 a week, doesn't matter. I can bring this in. I can work 3, 4, 5 days from 3, 4, 5 hours of a morning, and then go out, film the video in the afternoon, upload that, and then get it ready for the next day. So that's currently what I'm doing. So I just thought I would clarify that with everyone that was asking, because yeah, as I said, a lot of people were just going, Zach, you have no clue, 16,000 subscribers, way too soon, don't know what you're doing. Yeah, just letting you guys know, I have thought this out. It's a very, very bold move, and something that is going to take a lot of trial and error to get right. I have a lot of good connections. We've booked holidays. I've booked stuff to be delivered, and we have a lot of awesome stuff coming up very soon. So if you guys have made it to this far in the video, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an insight as to what we're doing over the next coming few months. So the first month in January, Max has finally got his intake kit, his manifold kit for his supercharger. So he has an Eaton supercharger for his XR8 that we're going to be putting in January. That's going to be a cool build. So it's going to be 540 horsepower. It's going to be wicked. And yeah, we're going to pretty much be start to finish on that build, including getting it tuned. It's going to be a wicked build. I hope you guys are keen for it. And obviously we have the R33. I want to take that out to the track sometime in January. Just go see how it goes. Just see if I can do anything with it. I reckon it'd be pretty cool. Now, as for the R33, it does have the low compression issue. Now, let's talk about that for a little bit as well. We are going to be rebuilding the engine in the R33. So if you guys are keen for that, yeah, R33 is going to be getting a brand new engine. R33, sorry, someone's just leaving. The R33 is going to be getting a refreshed engine. Me and a YouTube channel called Leprechaun Laboratory, who you guys might have seen. Yeah, they'll probably comment on this video, I could imagine. Leprechaun Laboratory, he has an R31 RB25 drift car, and we are going to be using his workshop and using his skills to rebuild the RB25. It's going to be cool. We're going to be getting MLS gaskets. We're going to be getting ARP head studs. We're going to be getting just basic supporting mods ready for this build. Yeah, we're going to be doing some really, really cool stuff, and I am super, 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 super keen. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I've also booked a holiday, so yeah, we'll be going to do that too. Right, yeah, see you guys later. Bye.